Giants, angels, warriors of legend. In the shadows of ancient history, one name stirs fear and fascination. The Nephilim, mentioned briefly in the Bible, whispered of in apocryphal texts. Were they fallen angels? Giant hybrids? Or just a misunderstood metaphor? Today we explore one of the most chilling mysteries in religious and mythological history. In the forgotten chapters of human history, hidden between the lines of sacred scripture, there is a mystery too strange to ignore. Giants. They were called the Nephilim, beings born of angels and mortals, heroes of renown, creatures of chaos, a threat so great it may have triggered the Great Flood itself. Who were they? Why were they feared? And did they really exist? This is the untold story of the Nephilim. The Book of Genesis tells of a time before the flood when the earth was corrupt and violence filled the land. The sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were beautiful, and took them as wives. And from this forbidden union came the Nephilim. The passage is brief, just 4 verses. But the implications are massive. Who were these sons of God? Some believe they were fallen angels, others descendants of Seth, the righteous line of Adam. But many ancient Jewish texts, and later early Christian writings, strongly hint these were divine beings, and their offspring, not ordinary children. They were giants, violent, powerful, corrupted. It's said their presence defiled the earth so deeply, God decided to wipe the slate clean. With water. For a fuller picture, we turn to a lost book, banned from the Bible yet revered for centuries, the Book of Enoch. In it, 200 angels, called the Watchers, descend to earth. They lust after human women and break divine law. They take wives and father children. These children are monstrous giants, the Nephilim. These beings devour all the food and then turn on mankind. The earth cries out. God commands the archangel Uriel to warn Noah. Another, Raphael, is sent to bind the leader of the Watchers, Azazel, and as punishment, the Nephilim are destroyed. But their spirits remain, roaming the earth as evil spirits, tormenting humanity. This apocalyptic tale paints the Nephilim not as myths, but as the origin of demons themselves. But the Nephilim are not alone. Around the world, similar stories echo. In Greece, the mighty Titans, giants born of gods, are overthrown in a great war. In Mesopotamia, the Anunnaki are described as powerful beings from the heavens. In Norse mythology, the Jötnar, frost giants, oppose the gods. In Native American lore, red-haired cannibalistic giants roamed the land. Are these just archetypes, or shared memory of real beings now lost to time? Over the years, rumors have spread of giant skeletons unearthed in remote caves, deserts, and mountains. From Lovelock Cave in Nevada to ancient burial mounds in the Midwest, whispers of giants persist. Photographs, many debunked, some unexplained, show bones said to be 9, 10, even 15 feet tall. The Smithsonian has been accused of hiding these discoveries, but no verifiable evidence remains. Are these hoaxes or suppressed truths? The Nephilim, it seems, did not vanish with the flood. When Moses sends spies into Canaan, they report, "We saw the Nephilim there. We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes." Later, the Israelites faced giants in battle. Goliath of Gath, over 9 feet tall, is the most famous. But he had brothers. Og, king of Bashan, had a bed made of iron, over 13 feet long. These aren't just metaphors. The Bible gives them names, places, and bloodlines. Giants, it seems, walked among the tribes of man. But how? If the flood wiped out all life, how could Nephilim appear again? One theory, a second incursion. More angels fell. Another? Their bloodline survived through the wives of Noah's sons. Or perhaps the term Nephilim was later used to describe other warrior tribes, tall, fierce, and foreign. Could the legends have outgrown their origins? Today, the mystery deepens. Some believe the Nephilim were not fallen angels, but extraterrestrials. Ancient astronaut theorists suggest the Watchers were beings from the stars, teaching early humans advanced knowledge. Others claim Nephilim DNA still exists, hidden among elite bloodlines, or manipulated in secret labs. Stories of Nephilim hybrids, super soldiers, and end-times prophecies fill corners of the internet. Are these just science fiction, or echoes of a truth too ancient to ignore? From sacred scrolls to conspiracy forums, the Nephilim have haunted the edges of our collective memory. Angels who broke the rules, giants who defied God, beings too powerful, too dangerous to be left unchecked. Perhaps they were real. Perhaps they were symbols. Either way, their legacy endures. In the shadows of Scripture, in the ruins of the ancient world, in the questions we still dare to ask. Who were the Nephilim? Maybe the better question is, what if they never left? Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more ancient mysteries and tell us in the comments, what do you believe about the Nephilim?